Okay. Good evening and welcome to the Don't Believe the Hype Show. I'm Valerie Kelso. I'm the founder and CEO of the show. I am sorry for the lateness of the show tonight, but we was having technical difficulties trying to get Dennis in Africa to come through because you know the time difference and everything. So this is our first show that we're doing with somebody live in Africa. And Dennis has got an amazing story. Many times we don't even know that men are advocates for women and young girls also. So Dennis is going to share a little bit about himself before we start the show. So Mr. Dennis, welcome from Africa. And it's a wonderful pleasure to have you on here, especially because this month is our Black History Month over here in America. Black History, I'm not sure you're going to have it over there. So it's a pleasure having you on our show tonight. So
Thank you.
The audience and the people know a little bit about who you are. Having you on our show tonight. So
Thank you.
The audience and the people know a little bit about who you are. Having you on our show tonight.
Okay. Thank you very much. I am really humbled, and it's a pleasure for me to join this great show this morning. It's morning already in Africa, Nigeria. My name is Dennis Akpan. I am from a place called Akpan State in Nigeria, but currently I base in Lagos, Nigeria, all in West Africa, Nigeria. Just a humble, compassionate young man who have seen life and who is trying to make sure other people see life the way life should be. That is just me. I am compassionate. I am humble. I'm just me. I'm just me. I'm just me.
Nice. It's really nice, Dennis, because you know, I mean, that's all God wants is just us. So you're doing what you're doing. So tell the audience, our listeners, how long have you been doing your foundation? But first, before you do that, tell them what your foundation is called.
It's been close to 8-9 years now since I started, and this whole thing started about 9-8 years ago when I saw some girl child being molested. Some go hungry, some were beaten, and nobody to really stand up for them. And then back then I was in the university. I said, come on, how long will this continue? What can I do to help this girl child, especially the girl child? What can I do to help? That's really what pushed me into setting up this foundation to make sure they have a voice through me.
That's nice.
Yeah, so that is what pushed me into this, and it has been a great journey so far.
So what's the name of your foundation called?
Act of Kindness Initiative.
Okay, so you hear that, Dennis, is called Act of Kindness. I can't even say the words. That's why I don't use a lot of big words, because I have a problem saying big words. I'm not going to lie to you because I'm not perfect. I'm just me, just like Dennis. You know what I mean? So what has your foundation achieved so far in the 8 to 9 years that you've been open?
Yes, we've been able to set some girls to school on scholarship. We've been able to give some girls home, mostly girls, because I can't stand watch them suffer. We've been able to send some girls to school. We've been able to empower some of them to handicraft handwork. We've been able to mainly empowerment, because once they are empowered, we've been able to give some home. You know, we've been able to make sure they live fine, make sure they feel protected, make sure they live they have a hope for tomorrow. So we've been able to give about 9, 10 of them a home. We've been able to empower them for them to live better life.
That is amazing.
Take some off the street.
Wow. So do you have other people helping you to do your mission?
Yes, right now the challenges we have right now is we're in need of some wheelchairs because we have some handicap. We have some girls that are handicapped, they don't have legs, they can't walk on their own. So we are really in need of wheelchairs. We are very, very in need of wheelchair. That is urgent thing that we need so that they can be able to move around on their own. We need wheelchairs. That is one of our challenges at the moment. We need wheelchairs.
Hey, Dennis, this is Valerie's assistant. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, can you back up a little bit so we can hear, so we can see you? There you go.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Now our audience can see who they're talking to in your smiling face. Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, you guys were talking about the girls needing wheelchairs.
Yes. So if you, how can people get wheelchairs to your organization? Because you never know who's listening. There's always people donating things going to Africa. So how can people get wheelchairs to your organization?
Yeah, I think the best way is there's some locally made wheelchair here in Nigeria. We can get those wheelchairs if monies have been donated. We can, because sending it all the way from US would be expensive to ship it to Nigeria. So we prefer if donation can be made, we can get them here. We can buy the locally made wheelchairs in Nigeria.
Okay.
So that will save cost.
What those wheelchairs cost?
Is about $140 or so, $140. That's about 60,000 in Nigeria. That's about 60,000 Nigeria money. That is about $140 in US.
Okay. So anybody out there who would like to donate and help Mr. Dennis, I call him something else, so that's why I'm struggling, because I call him Popsy, because that's his name on his profile. His name on his profile is called Popsy D. You won't find the name Dennis Akpan. So you can always friend him and ask him how you can help him.
He does have a Facebook page.
He does have a Facebook
for the
page,
business.
you know what I mean? And it's called Act of Kindness. So if anybody wants to go onto his Facebook page and see how we can help, send some wheelchairs to women and young girls who are being victim of sex trafficking, victim of domestic violence, victims of abuse. We would love to be able to collaborate and see if Purple Light Touch and Act of Kindness and any of you can help Dennis get some wheelchairs for these young ladies who are desperately in need. We see all the adverts on TV of children that are in need, but sometimes we forget about the forgotten adults who have gone through trauma. And those are the young girls and women that we are trying to reach to tonight. And because it's Valentine's week or Valentine's month, or this is a month of love, let's show an act of kindness. Let's show Dennis some love. Do you have any up and coming events happening soon?
Yes. That will be after a week after Valentine. We are planning to visit a community where there's this community we are planning to visit all the way in the eastern part of Nigeria. Like I said earlier, the girl's child is just my concern. There's this community we are trying to visit. That will be our next event. That will be in 2 weeks from now. We are trying to visit the girl's child there, make sure we give them some helping hand, empower some, and make sure we take some of them off the street. We cannot take all their much because we cannot take all we are much, but with the help of people, we can we can empower them, we can make sure we give them a good life, which is that is all what the Art of Kindness initiative is all about, giving a girl child a good life to be able to sustain on their own without asking for help from anybody.
And
Yes,
Dennis, is your email address good? The dennisakpan@gmail.com? Can we?
yes, that is my that is my email
Okay,
address.
awesome. I'll provide that for any of our
And you've
viewers.
got a phone number that if anybody wants to donate, you were saying that they could donate through PayPal. Do you have that? Do you have that information?
Okay.
If not, I will pull it up and I will add it later on, because you did give me through Messenger. So you can email or go through PayPal if anybody wants to donate, at least then you know where your money is going to. So, Mr.
Oh,
Dennis, where do you
okay.
see yourself in 10 years from now?
Okay. Can I send the email through a messenger to you, please?
Yes.
I can
Okay.
find that you.
Okay. I can send the email through. I can send the PayPal email through a messenger to you, please.
I have the
will do it.
PayPal information pulled up for you. I can go ahead and post it.
Okay. Beautiful. That would be nice, please.
So as you can see, Mr. Dennis is all the way in Africa. We're not going to keep him long because it is late or early morning now in Africa. And we started late because we was trying to get the connections together. We did get it earlier on, but for some unknown reason, we kept getting kicked out. So we're not going to keep Mr. Dennis long because, as I said, it is late now in Africa. So Mr. Dennis, where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
Yes, it's going to be great in 10 years because really my plan is to build an handicraft center where the girls' child can come and learn an handicraft for free, thereby equipping themselves ahead the future. That is where I see myself in 10 years. Planning to build something beautiful, planning to build a kind of handicraft center where they can come and learn for free, totally free, and equip themselves against anything in the future. That's what I see.
That's nice. And so one of the things which I've noticed, right, because you sent me a lot of pictures that you go out and you feed the homeless, you feed the children on the streets and everything like that. Because I don't want people to think that just your ministry is just about looking after the girls, because I see you feeding a lot of people on the streets, and people donating things to you from all over the world. You understand what I'm saying? So it is a ministry, it is needed. And so if anyone out there can help Mr. Dennis reach his goal, right? These are genuine people. This is not an advert that he's seeing on TV. You can look through his profile, you can see him, you can see it on the Don't Believe the Hype show. So you know that this is, your money should be going to where he said it's going to go. Mr. Dennis, I'm going to ask you one question. What does Don't Believe the Hype mean to you?
Wow, this is beautiful because since I came in contact with the Hype show, I've been like, wow. So there's people out there who really are into what I am doing, who really have these feelings of helping others, putting others' happiness before their own. I am just very happy to connect with this great show.
And you're our very first guest all the way from Africa. We have got other people going to be coming in from England and some other states, but I just wanted to highlight you because this is Black History Month, you know what I mean? And it's nice to know that I take my hat off to you as a gentleman. Do what you're doing, because maybe you hear of women doing things like this, but very, very rarely you hear of a man doing something like this, and especially someone in Africa. You understand what I'm saying? So I really take my hat off to you. I salute you. I thank God that you are following his calling, because many are called and few are chosen. And you can see that this is a passion that you've got on your heart to help somebody else, which realistically we don't need to do. but that showed me that you were called, you wasn't, and you was also chosen by the, by the Lord. So I thank you very much for coming on to our show. Is there anything else that you want to share with our audience about this?
Yes, thank you very much. I am really, really so happy for being on the spotlight. I've been looking for this for a very long time. And I am so happy. I am just so happy. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. This is my first time of doing this. Wow. This is my first time of doing this globally. I am so humbled. I am so humbled. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming through for me. Thank you for coming through for the children. Thank you for coming through for the homeless children. Thank you for all what you are doing for humanity, for the voiceless ones. Thank you very much. Thank you. I just don't know what to say. Then thank you.
You know what, Mr. Dennis, you said enough, and I'm going to donate some money to your organization. And if anybody else would like to donate, because this is what we're about, it's about sharing love. This is a month of love. I mean, I struggle sometimes with my own foundation, but that don't mean that just because I struggle, I'm not going to help somebody else. Because when I help somebody else, I feel my blessing will come. What goes around always seems to come around. So I really appreciate you coming on our show tonight. And my audience, I'm going to pay to get this show boost, and so many people can see this show. Yes, I'm going to fund it, but please help Mr. Dennis. Just get even 2 wheelchairs. You know what I mean? And even if he doesn't do what he said he's going to do, as long as you know you're giving with a good heart and in faith, you watch God move, because I see God move in my life every single day. So I just want to tell you all, thank you, Mr. Dennis. I'm not going to keep you much longer because, like I said, I know it's very late over there in Africa right now. And yes, we had the technical difficulties, but we persevered and we got through. So please support Dennis and his ministry of active kindness in Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you all. Have a wonderful and blessed evening. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm grateful.
Thank you. You're so good.
Thank you. I'm humble.
All right.
Bye-bye.